Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to wish everybody a happy Friday, and you know what that means. The story time live stream with Stock Market Steve starts tonight at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We'll figure out something to talk about. Either way, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to laugh till we can't laugh no more. With that being said, let me give you guys an update as more information has came out on the news story I recently reported on yesterday regarding this guy right here. This guy right here, if you haven't heard this story, his name is Darshawn Williams of La Plata, Virginia, 48-year-old man. This guy is currently locked up because 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, this guy shot his 15-year-old stepson supposedly over not doing some chores, namely raking leaves. Well, he's went to court and they got court documents and they talk a little bit about what's going on with this case, and more has been brought to light of why this happened. And it is tragic. Take a look at this real quick and we'll come back. Part of what I thought was correct and what a lot of you guys thought. Take a look.
In Charles County for this next story tonight, there are heartbreaking new details in the case of a man accused of shooting and killing his own stepson. 49-year-old Darshawn Williams appeared before a judge earlier this morning. Investigators say he killed the teen during a fight about raking leaves. Our Leslie Moreno explains what investigators revealed in court today.
Darshawn Williams will remain in custody without bond. A Charles County judge ruled Williams is a danger to the community and potentially to himself. Tonight, disturbing details revealed in new court documents. The Charles County Sheriff's Office says Williams shot and killed his stepson, Michael Clemens, after an argument over not raking leaves. Charging documents reveal that Williams and his wife had been arguing earlier that evening about Clemens's behavior on their way home from dinner. The boy's mother left the house to avoid further conflict. Minutes later, Williams called her and said, "Your son is dead." She rushed home and called 911. When officers arrived, they found Clemens on the kitchen floor with a gunshot wound to his upper body.
She's also advising her and her son and her husband were arguing. She left, and when she came back, she saw him laying on the floor.
Investigators say Clemens would have turned 16 next week. Security cameras in the home may have captured the shooting. Detectives are still reviewing that footage. Authorities also recovered multiple guns from the home. Prosecutors are disputing claims of self-defense as Williams faces charges of second-degree murder, first-degree assault, and other related offenses. Over a dozen of Williams's family and friends, including his mother, were here in court today. The teen's family was not present. Williams is expected back in court on December 17th for his preliminary hearing. In Charles County, Leslie Moreno, WUSA 9.
Guys, there you got it. Said they was getting into an argument about his behavior. And during the argument, they got home. She wound up leaving the house. I had enough of this. Leave the house. Next thing you know, the son is dead. Now, it said they went out to dinner or something. Obviously, I think he was with them. That's why he was up that late. Now, said he would turn 16 next week. You living in this man's house. Man gonna make the rules. Supposedly they just moved into there. Boy wasn't even registered in school yet. Things like this can happen. And it's a constant riff when you dating somebody that have children that's not yours, especially when they teenage boys. And I keep harping on that because I've seen it a million times. You know, a lot of times coming into a household that's already established or where two people are already together, mother and son, sometimes it's favoritism, sometimes it's friction. Just because the woman accepts you don't mean the kids is going to accept you. I've been through that, and I won't go through that no more. But I will tell you, this right here says a lot about Mr. Darshawn Williams and the instability he had in his life. How you and the woman got into an argument, then you kill her son after she leaves the house. Now, watch this. As a woman, and you seen he was mad at your son, why would you storm out the house in the middle of the night after a heated argument when the reason for your argument is in the house and you left it with the person that has a problem with your son? I don't understand it, y'all. I don't understand it. Should she take some of the blame? Yeah, because obviously I think if she was there, this would have never happened. Or it could have been avoidable. I don't understand, man. This guy right here comes off as unstable because, first of all, you don't shoot no kid. Regardless of that. Now, yesterday, I think I made a mistake when I said he was charged with first-degree assault. And maybe he had fooled him, and that's why he got the charge. No, first-degree assault can be just doing something to somebody with a weapon or without. He got the first-degree assault because he shot the man. Listen, ladies, if a kid is not the real, if the kid is not the man's kid, a lot of times, the emotional connection may not be there. It has to grow in time. And that's the thing a lot of people don't understand. When women have kids, they'll meet a guy and like the guy. Just because you accept the guy, kid might not accept him. He could be the nicest person in the world and go out of his way to show the kid that he's there for him too or her. And things might not work out. My thing is this guy right here, Darshawn, as a man, if it wasn't working out and you were at an impasse, maybe y'all can part ways. You don't share children with her. Leave, bro. Leave. Because I'm going to tell you something. I will cut bait on anybody, regardless if I love them or not, if it's to save my own sanity and freedom. Nowadays, man, you can fall into a trap quick. Jail is one of those things where it's easy to go in, but it's very hard to go out. Ask anybody in here that gets locked up for something stupid and they think they're going to get out quick. No, you might do a year in there. They're going to make money off you regardless. This guy right here is going away for a long time. And his face is plastered all over the news, whether he was right or not. And for all we know, he might have had a valid point in his argument. Maybe the kid was acting up. But I don't understand the part with the raking the leaves. I don't think he was trying to make him rake leaves late at night. Because I was, like I said yesterday, it might have been one of two things. Maybe them two went out, got the arguing, got home, she left, he got mad, thought about it, didn't feel he was getting respect as a man, and said, you know what, fuck this. Went there, woke him up, go out there and clean them leaves up. And the boy might have said no. That could have started him on the kid. Or they could have been arguing and the kid was standing there and jumped in it, siding with his mom. They got to arguing, the mom wasn't thinking nothing about it. She left in the middle of the argument and then he killed him. They said a few minutes later, she called, hey, your son is dead. What kind of man does that? Hey, I just killed your damn son. They said when the police came, he was standing outside and the boy was gone already in the house with a gunshot wound to the chest. Man, it's crazy. As men, and it's not always as easy as I'm talking about, so don't get me wrong. It's hard to govern your household sometimes. And you can lose control of that real quick. But it's up to you to decide if it's going to be a household or not. It's okay to walk away sometimes, especially at the, expense of your own freedom and sanity. You can love people all you want. Hell, there are people out here that love their kids to death and want them to do right. The kids out there menace to society. Women that love men that beat the shit out of them, threaten to kill them. Love only goes as far as the extension of your arm if you're not receiving it back in the form of respect, admiration, and communication. It's a lapse of one of those three in this thing, and that's why this boy is dead. And it's a damn shame. For all we know, Darshawn Williams might be right. Might be a good guy. Or he could be a maniac. We'll never know. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. This is tragic.